I hope by undertaking research focusing in sustainable development, we will be able to create change as part of a continuous improvement process.
Recognize the work of healthcare and life science scientists and organizations who contribute to innovative healthcare solutions.
I hope participants will continue their efforts in showcasing their hard work, find a product, and meet potential partners.
We are growing too fast. We walk fast. We eat fast. Though we have 24 hours in a day, somehow we share the same feelings. Time is passing so fast. We don't have enough time for ourselves until busy is the new norm in our life. But if you can turn back the clock, what good shall you do today? Let's put life back. We need the past to enlighten the present and the future. We need education. Through education, it reconnects you with the purpose of life. Reconnect with family and people. Reconnect with nature and habitat. Reconnect with unity and harmony. Reconnect with spirituality and peace.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق.
Reconnect with good health and well-being. To create balance, UITM nurtures Buddhi in education and embraced it as values in life. A concept of social relationships. A philosophy and culture of politeness, reasoning and wisdom among Malaysians. UITM upholds Buddhi for sustainable community. Education reconnects you with the universe. Reconnect your world with UITM.
In the quest to search for knowledge and insights, diving deep for ideas to gain prominence, be they the scientists, teachers, accountants, entrepreneurs, engineers, artists, managers, lifesavers, mothers and fathers. Let us be a trusted companion, your preferred high-flying institution, as we achieve excellence holistically. Because we believe in nurturing our future talents, we endure sowing the seeds for a sustainable tomorrow. We harness your capabilities. We take steps and stances to broaden our knowledge and experience. We want to be the champion to uphold mankind's universal values, to encourage a deeper understanding of sustainability. We dare to be different. We instill values. We cherish the diversity, where science and arts complement each other. We go boldly. Set the scene. Steal the show. Think out of the box and set our sights. Walk far and wide. We dedicate ourselves to all our passion, to nurture the courage in all of us. We lead.
UCSI University has come a long way since 1986 as a Praxis University. Today, UCSI is ranked at the top 300 university in the world, rising steadily every year, reaching the rank of 284 in the year 2023. In the same year, UCSI became the only university in the world to receive the QS Recognition for Improvement Award, having improved by the most ranks in average. UCSI programs are ranked among the world's best in music and performing arts, hospitality, engineering, business management, art and design, social sciences, and medicine. As a Praxis University, our students are exposed to a wide learning experience. Thousands of corporate partners offer internship and work exposure to UCSI every year, enabling our students to apply what they learned in the classrooms to be practiced at the workplace. They give the students opportunities to work and learn. This resulted in our graduates attaining 100% employability score in all our programs. One of the hallmarks of being a UCSI student is the research attachment opportunity at world-leading universities at the undergraduate level, enabling them to publicize remarkable papers at the world stage. opportunity to study abroad, whether for a year or two, or for a short term of a few months, prepare our students the global outlook that the world needs today. Preparing as leaders for tomorrow. The students are exposed to real leaders today, from academics and economics, to social concern and topics on sustainability. Our students are set for the challenges today and the future. UCSI offers the largest fields of study in a Malaysian private university, whether in championing healthcare and medicine and pharmacy, impacting research and discoveries in applied sciences, applying skills and intelligence in engineering, influencing communication in social sciences, igniting the passion and creativity in arts and design, setting the global pace in hospitality and tourism, transforming architecture and built environment, celebrating with music and performance, excelling in the changing demand of the business world, or digitizing the world in computing and innovation. UCSI continues to serve with scholarships, producing tens of thousands of practitioners and young leaders from more than 110 nationalities. Beside its current main campus in Kuala Lumpur, and other campuses in Kuching and Spring Hill, UCSI has earmarked its Kuala Lumpur campus to expand as an edu city with 35,000 student capacity with various state-of-the-art facilities. Our students are the real stars of UCSI. They achieve and excel in the national and international stage. Driven with the passion to contribute, they prove their quality, participating in various events and attaining many successes. UCSI enables them to make the mark for themselves, build their own reputation, and create a brand for themselves to face the exciting world ahead of them. Every year, our medical students advance their undergraduate medical research at the Harvard Medical School. Others made the engineering impact at the Imperial College London, at Queensland, Australia, and Tsinghua, China. While some set their pharmaceutical legacy at University of Chicago and British Columbia. These are some of our students who have benefited from our Star Trek to the world's best universities. The world is changing, and they are at the forefront. The needs are evolving, we continuously confront. UCSI, a Praxis University.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our knowledge sharing session. We hope you'll enjoy the next webinar. Thank you for joining us.
Before I start, I wish to thank the organizer for allowing me to present a water-related topic. Well, I'm Ahmad Salihin bin Cik Said from the Operation Sector of Sarawak Rural Water Supply Department. My topic for today is a practical approach in water treatment process to secure treated water quality. The objective of this presentation is to share our experience in certain water treatment plant in Sarawak. I presume this method can be used for similar condition of water treatment plants elsewhere in the world to ensure satisfying or best quality of drinking water can be produced. Before I proceed further, I wish to give some background of Sarawak water supply. Sarawak water supply have been established in 1882 during British era. Since then, water supply have been operated under PWD of Sarawak. PWD means Public Work Department until the year 2015 September when JBAP was formed. Besides JBAP, we have Kuching Water Board, Sibu Water Board, and Laku, also water supply operator in which there are operation area at urban. Sarawak covered an area of 124,450 km square versus Malaysia 329,847 km square. Sarawak is the biggest state in Malaysia, and we have the longest river in Malaysia too, i.e. the Rajang River. But due to scattered populations Hence, the operation of water supply system and the water treatment plant is very challenging. Raw water source varies from pit water, pond water, river water, and mountain water source. Raw water pH ranging from 4.2 to 7.2, and 2/3 of Sarawak can be considered as a catchment area. This slide, this is typical example of our water treatment plant and the condition of plant in which yet to be improved in terms of treatment. Let's see. You see the set tank, filter, and also the raw water intake. We have the preset tank being installed. There you see the river and the raw water intake. 14, when most of the treatment plant QAP start to deteriorate, these situations occur due to wear and tear of M&E, and new coagulant has been introduced to the plant. In view of such situation, a water treatment team was formed. Even though the team consists of only 2 persons, i.e. Encik Saifuddin and me, we have initiated an investigation into why water quality in the department has been worsened. The picture shows on 29 September 2014, milky water had been a piece of big news in Tapah Bratok. Team has investigated and found that the milky water is due to water treatment issue. Hence, a study has been made to identify a practical method to resolve this issue as soon as possible. The picture above is Trusan water treatment plant's filter. By applying the settled water pH control method, you can see the result is very significant. And this method is very effective and easy for operator to apply. The bubble above show what are the main factors contribute to the treated water quality issue in treatment plants. Besides that, by stretching the production to over design capacity may also result in worsen the scenario, i.e. to meet the increasing demand, plant production need to be increased. Sometimes maybe due to high NRW in the distribution system, that push the increase in the production. The approach introduced by the team is termed as practical because easy for operator to monitor. The monitoring is only via pH color at the set tank. Operator can easily adjust the dosing system to obtain the targeted pH, which had been identified through a jar test. For example, you can see on the slide, the pH color is about 6.95. If the color check is not as per determine the pH, the operator will go to adjust the dosing system as soon as possible until the setting reaching a pH of as targeted, which is shown 6.95. The photo shows our water treatment pioneer team members, Mr. Saifuddin Chi, Senior Engineering Assistant, even though he is with auxiliary crutch and doing jar tests without any stirrer, but he still managed to obtain optimal pH for the required treatment. On the right side of the slide is the result obtained through or from various sites of jar tests done years ago. The result based on raw water in Sarawak, even though the temperature might have some effect on treatment, but due to its fluctuation in Sarawak, not that significant, hence it doesn't much effect on treatment and dosing done. That's why these findings on the optimal pH of the flocculant formed by coagulation still considered the best guide for settled water pH. Okay, these are the various types of coagulant available in Sarawak. In Sarawak, coagulant must be registered and approved by State Water Authority and licensed as according to our Water Ordinance 1994. Other coagulants such as sodium aluminate are also used in colored water zone in water treatment plant in Sarawak. Most of these chemicals are in powder form due to transportation issue. Pen Borneo Road construction provides convenience to all activities in Sarawak, and most of this chemical was diluted with treated water and has inconsistent concentration and strength, and where at high production the usage of chemical will be very high. The manual mix is hard for the elderly operator to comply with the chemical stock preparation requirement. Hence, it will jeopardize the treatment result too. So far, we yet to find a method not to use treated water to mix the coagulant. These are parameters of or variables which affected water treatment. Apart from balancing the hardness and softness, charge, dose, concentration, alkaline, pH, anion, temperature, and so forth also need to be considered. In these complexities, our team only focus on visualizable settled water pH control approach. Our team found that most of the studies are for drinking water treatment miss out the most important element to control, which is residual alarm in the settled water. Hence, our team focused on pH settle, NTU, and residual alarm. Okay, this slide shows the importance of and basics parameters for selection of coagulants. For example, if the raw water pH is at 7.3, the suitable coagulant might be SCH or PSC type 3 for raw water pH of below 7, then it will be alarm or PSC. Other factor that affect this selection is chemical cause, in which mostly is about the comparison of pre or post dose requirement. Okay, in this slide, we are showing the animation of how the coagulant dose and the base dose or acid dose produce resultant pH for water treatment to produce the lowest turbidity NTU of below 3, meaning that from the jar test we can capture the lowest NTU, which this NTU is considered parallel to the optimal pH value. But you see, we have also identified the residual alarm must be below 0.2 ppm. And here you can see the pH value for alarm is about 6.3, where the coagulation and flocculation formed. Now let's talk in depth about settled water pH jar test. First, to determine the raw water pH. If the pH value is below 7, then first thing to do is to increase the pH to 7. Then, by fixing the pH value, the jar test can be carried out. By adding different dose of coagulant, automatically the resultant pH will be reduced and the turbidity of the flocculant can be obtained. The lowest NTU or turbidity determined, and at the same time record of the pH value. Now, the second jar test to be carried out with the obtained and fixed dosing of coagulant. Second jar test will be various dose for the pH adjuster. Why we need to do this second jar test with pH adjuster is to fine-tune the optimum pH and also the dosing, the correct dosing for the pH adjuster, which in our case we are using soda as our pH adjuster. Then from that pH adjuster, we plot out the NTU versus pH versus dosing, soda dose, and also monitor the residual alarm. And then the value of residual alarm must be at below 0.2 ppm. From the graph, we can obtain the lowest NTU and also the required dosing for pH adjuster. And then that pH value will be a reference to be transferred at the set tank in the later stage. As mentioned just now, settled water pH method is merely from the jar test and also the obtained optimal pH value. Here you can see the pH value obtained from the jar will be a reference to be transferred or a guide for our sedimentation tank, which is called settled pH at sedimentation tanks. Here is the typical example for settled water pH control method. You see here the NTU of 2.17. Now, here is the control pH which obtained from the jar. Here shown is about 7.1, and then the operator will compare this to the required pH, where from the jar test the result obtained is 6.9. So now what the operator should do is to adjust the dosing of the pH adjuster first before he fine-tune the lower down of or increase in terms of coagulant dose. So this is how he will do the control. Okay, in the real scenario, after operator had done the jar test and obtained the optimum pH, where from that he can check what is the proper dosing for pH adjuster and also coagulant required, and from the jar test, and then transfer it to the plants. But from time to time, raw water pumping rate might be changed or maybe fluctuated in and also the pH value of the raw water might be also fluctuated, but the operator need to adjust to suit or to meet the fixed pH value as per required, meaning that he will adjust manually the dosing of the coagulant or the dosing of the pH adjuster to meet this colored or pH required as per the jar test before. Okay, in this slide, this is our simple jar test form produced by our simple jar test form, where the optimum coagulant doses is obtained, and also the pH adjuster doses, optimum pH adjuster doses also being determined. You can see here 0.00 mean doesn't need to add in any pH adjuster. Here you can see the result, and here is the photo showing the jar test being done, and this is the resultant from the plant transfer, and we use this to monitor the result at the setting. As we know, if the result is at the setting is good, it is we are sure that the filter will receive the best water before entering the filter, and eventually after the filter the water quality will be superb. Here is the schematic of application of settled water pH method. Here you can see the processes for settled water pH method. This is the example of the jar test with lack of apparatus, but still can obtain desired result. This is years ago that we have from the jar test, and this is the condition during that time, the dosing point of our treatment plant. Here is the outcome from the settled water pH control method, where you can see the turbidity is lower than 1, and this is the result of the treated water. This is the settled water pH. You can see the crystal clear of our resultant from the pH control method at the setting, this is at the setting, this is at the filter, this is also at the filter. Okay, this is what have been done recently, tested at our Rasa water treatment plant. We are using settled water pH control method. To improve it, you can see on the 15th August, the set tank is like this. No, the filter tank is like this. Now it's like this. This is the set tank. So you can see the difference before and after. With that, I would like to conclude my presentation.